Hello කටිටම මම නවිය ඔන්න අදරන් ඇල්ල දෙන්නේ හොග්වර්ට්ස් ලෙගසිගේ එපිසෝඩ් 3 වෙනි එකේ දැන් 4ක පුතන ඉඳන් අඩුම මෙතන ඉදා මේව තිබ්බේ නෑ මම හිතන්නේ මෙතන මේ මැජික් වලින් එක ගැහෙන්නේ වැව් ඕකේ පියම්බාන අපිට තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද charm class එක මට මතකෙ විදියට ඔව් go to charm class ඉතින් බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා charm class එකට
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Charm classroom. Florence.
Where were you?
Hello.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't
Okay.
go back.
I'm meeting the building here. Quest එක පටන් ගමු. මොකද එන්නේ කියලා බලමු charm class එකේ.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
ඇති.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
මට
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
අරගෙන යන friendly වගේ.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
කවුරු කතා කරන්නේ?
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
නෑ ඔගේ ස්පෙල් ඉගෙන ගන්න නැති මම හිතන්නේ අපිට මේ. Akio.
Akio.
අඩු ගත්තනේ.
That is not
ප්‍රොෆෙසර්
bad.
කී එක ඇදලා ගත්තේ තැකියෝ එක.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
අම්මසේ අඩුම හොග්වර්ට්ස් නේ එළියට ගියේ නෑනේ තාම.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
සමන් ජාමෙන් ටෙස්ට් කරන්න.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
මට මොකද්ද කරන් දෙන්නේ මේක? ඇදලා ගන්නද දෙන්නේ?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio.
Think of this like Excellent control there.
වැටෙන්න එපා. අඩෝ වැටෙනවා. අඩ.
Stay focused.
නෝ.
That's it.
නැවතියා. නැවතුණා. අයිතත් ගන්නවා.
Akio. Very good.
ඒක වැටේ වගේ.
Not to worry.
කන්න 50ක් ගෙව්.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no
Gryffindor.
sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
ඒක එක ගහන්නත් තියෙනද?
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
අර ගහලි උරන හොර ගන්න.
Here we go.
අඩෝ 50ක් ගත්තා. මම මෙතන වෙනවා.
Akio.
අපිට පුළුවන් හරියට 50 ගන්න.
Splendid!
Be sharp.
අඩෝ ඒක 50ම ගහනවා.
There we go. Quite impressive. Watch this.
මට අරක තමයි අර බෝලේ මේකේ වදින එක තමයි පොඩි අවුලකට තියෙන්නේ.
That is how it's done.
අන්තිම එක
Akio.
easy.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
අම්මඩුඩු. we are someone caught we are giving the world points දෙනවද?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Why not? ඉපැද්ද උදෙන් කරන්න නෑ.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Yes!
Akio.
අඩෝ එලිට වෙන්න එපා. නෝ.
Happens to the best of us.
අයියෝ. මේ වැට්බ.
Let us see this.
මේක අරක දිනා වගේ. ඒක තියෙන.
There we go.
ඇටයිනේ 52ක් මට දාගන්නවා ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එකක්. වද්දේ නඩු කලින්ට වඩා පට්ට ස්පීඩ් එකකින් ඉන්නේ. අඩෝ මේ පාර වරාදයි. ඒක තමයි.
Watch this.
ඒක වැදුනා. අඩෝ වැදුනට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ.
That is how it's done.
අඩෝ කියනවා ගැහුවා අඩෝ මට ඒක දාගන්න.
Akio.
What the?
Don't lose your composure.
අඩෝ එහෙම වෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියන්නේ? අර තැඹිලි පාට තරින් නැවතුනහම කොල එකක් පහු වෙලා වැටෙන්නේ.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
සෙට් නැහැ.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Lost dismiss.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda වල Gudao, how big is what does Gudao look like? It's magic is
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
wandless magic.
Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Okay, till next time.
Of course, you can use
Professor
Accio.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Yeah.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Quest complete, charm class. දැන් මොකක්ද අපිට කරන්න තියෙන්නේ? අනේ සමනල්ද? ඉතින් අපි අර පැත්තෙන් ගිහින් බලමු. අපිට මොකද දන්නේ කරන් තියෙන්නේ? New quest available. බලමු මොකක්ද quest එක කියලා. Weasley after class. Professor Weasley wants to see me in her classroom, which is located between the libraries. Mega tracker एक याम में गेम बालो
Students, aren't you?
Doom කොච්චර දුරුනේ 39 මේ පිටුනක් තියෙන හිමින පුසෙක් මියෝ අඩේක මාරු බං පූසු විතරද මම එකේ පූසු විතරයි දැක්කේ තාම ඇතුලේ ගෙම්බ වරුම් තින්නනේ defense against
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
රූපෙද කොහෙද කතා කරේ මේ දොරවල් අහන්න බලන්න අඩු අම්මට සෙරි මේ ආඩෝ මෙතන බෑ අපි යන ලාස් එකට යමු රම් මේක ගේම් ප්ලේ දාන්නට මරු ලයිව් ස්ට්‍රීම් එකක් කරන් තිබ්බනා ලයික් වෙනවා ඒක හරවන්න පුළුවන් මේක පුළුවන් බොන්ඩ් එකෙන් හරවන්න අඩෝ මේකේ සයිස් නේ මට සෙකි මම එතන යන්න තියෙන එළියෙන්නේ ඩොර ඇරෙන්න ඩොර මේ මෙතනවා අර මම තියෙනවා කියන්නේ.
Revelio.
ඒ පූස දුවන් ආවා. හේ එන කියුට් එකක් මේ ඉතින් පූස. අපි මෙතනට ගිහින් බලමු. හා අර ගහ වෙනස් වුණ හැටි.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Phew, නැති වෙලා ගියා.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a
අපේ
streamer.
කටින් පන්න ගන්න
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai. Matty Sebastian. කවුද තෝරගන්න? Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
අපිට අරගුවක් කරනද එළියට යනවා අපර සිද්ධියද ඔය කිව්වේ බලමු ගිහින් speak to the professor on receive your first assignment are types of words given to you by Hogwarts professor assignment එකට ගිහින් බලමු මෙතන ඉන්නේ
Ah, there you are.
prepare කරන්න ඉන්නවා කරේ
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio.
Accio.
Accio. Got it.
You unlock reward development challenge. Adore give hing and bearing. You got that. Collect the flying pages, defense against the dark arts stuff.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Pala. Ready.
Accio. Brilliant.
Some kind soul help me.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Again, ticket වෙනස් වෙනවා දැන් magic නේ spell මේව වෙන්න welcome quest update, welcome to the Hogsmeade, the mending charms repair, can use mend broken objects.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Quest complete. Adobe level 3. And when I saw level 3 game matame. Quest menu में बगा तीन ही कोई बार quest में नहीं. Welcome to Hogsmeade. पे Hogsmeade वाले गेम बा. पे Hogsmeade वाले गेला में episode देख इवर करमो गेम वाला में depende. මගේ සමනේ ලෝඩ් වෙන අරමේක පොඩ්ඩක් ටිකක් වෙලා යනවා ලෝඩ් වෙන්න හේතුව මේ SSD ගන්න නැති නිසා GB ගන්න SSD එකක් තියෙනවා ගේම් එකේ SSD එක නෙමෙයි ඉතින් SSD එක ඊට නැහැ ගේම් එක දාන්න තරම් ඊන් බලන්න ಮುಂದೆ ಗಾರಿ ರಾತ್ರಂದು
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Yeah, of course. Castle में ये අඩ විඩිච් ගහන් කලා ගැන්සල් කරග පිඩිච්ච මූතිනගින්ද පැයියෝ යමන්කෝ.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Lacewing flies. Oh, lacewing flies. Hey, what the? Aduh, මේ ගෑන්දුම. ඔකේ. ඔය මාකේ. මම අපිට පුළුවන් ඇටි ටික ඉස්සරහට ඇති ස්කෑන්.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself.
Aduh.
Quite a sight, isn't it?
Buckbeak.
You certainly don't see that every day.
ඇත්තනම buckbeak නෙමෙයි නරකේ buckbeak.
He's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
දෙන්නෙක් බං.
France soup and sugar.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Forbidden
Oh,
Forest.
hence the name.
මෙතන මේක
Precisely.
කරන්නේ.
They think it's too dangerous.
ආයක මේ වුණානේ.
I think they need to have
ළඟට
more
යන්න
confidence
ඕනේ.
in our defensive abilities.
Yeah.
Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
මේ අර දෙන්නේ Hogsmeade නේ. මේ ruins pass කරන හන්දිනේ. අඩු මේක RTX එකේම ගැවුවා පට්ටම graphics ඇති. මේක තමයි RTX නෑනේ.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that.
Leaping torch.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
එහෙම කියන්නේ නැහැ මචං. ඒවට අම්මට දෙවි. අර සත්තු පේනවා මතනේ. උඩ පේනවා මතනේ. මොකද්ද මේ විතර ගහලා නැහැ නේ. නෑ ඔයක බෙන්ච් එකක් අඩෝ. view එක. සුපිරි view එකක් තියෙන බෙන්ච් එක.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
මොනවද දෙයක් තිබෙදලින් නගින්න බෑ අපි ඒක පස්සේ මූ නැතුව තනි එක්ස්ප්ලෝර් කරනකොට දැන් අර සත් මිනිමැප් එකේ සතෙක් ගැතක් පෙන්නන්නේ මේ පෙට් ෂොප් එකක්ද නැත්නම් මාක් කරේ මල මගුලක් කරනවා මෙහෙම බලන්න මේ මොකද puff skin හෝ අඩෝ මේක අරුව දාලා පොඩ්ඩ එහෙට මෙහෙට යන්න බෑ
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Caretaker.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Okay.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it.
Pumpkin juice.
I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he's
Accio!
caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is. Or rather, she was.
Moonstone.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Hello, Hogsmeade. Do you win Hogsmeade back? Potion supplies, station, lake. Gimbal. අර රෝසි පාට ගහ ලස්සනයි.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcraft,
අඩ
and
අපිට ඒ
some
වෙලා
potion
නැහැ
recipes.
කියලා දෙන්න
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Town circle again September.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade village is swimming with different side shops and other shops and other points of interest that you. Okay. මැප් එකේ ටික පෙන්නනවානේ මැප් එකෙන් බලන්න පුළුවන් සිද්ධියක් තියෙනවා. මේ කොපි කොට බලන්න. මේ විනාඩි 40ක් විතර මම දැන් මේ ගේම් ප්ලේ කරලා තින්නේ. අපි අපේ වොන්ඩ් එක අරගෙන වොන්ඩ් එක නෑ මෙතනනේ ඔලිවැන්ඩර්ස් ඔලිවැන්ඩර් මෙතන අපි වොන්ඩ් එක අරන් මේ එපිසෝඩ් එක ඉවර කරමු. ඔලිවැන්ඩර් කොයිද ඉන්නේ? map කොහොමද මේක දාන්නේ? right click right click කරාම පෙන්නන්නේ. ඉතින් මෙතන දිවිලා තියෙනවා. අපි අතට ගිහින් බලමු.
Merlin, blooming beard, not a gem.
I'll be right with. It's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Nice, but...
No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Huh?
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Yes.
Rare wood.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
Dragon hearts.
Let's give this one a try.
Size, meet.
Hari. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Adu unicorn hai ekak dala තියෙන. Flexibility. Wand length 12 3/4 inches.
How intriguing.
Ammara siri wands variation තියෙනවා බං. අඩු ඒ වීඩියෝ wand customization තියෙන කියලා මම දැනගෙන ඉන්නේ නැහැ. Classic grey. Adu මේක.
How intriguing.
අන්න හරව බලන්න බෑ.
Curious indeed.
Wood type එක වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Length 14 inches 12.
How intriguing.
අපේ එක තිබ්බ විදිහට තියෙමු. මේක විතරක් වෙනස් කරමු.
Curious indeed.
Variation. මොකක්ද variation එක දාන්න? Natural.
How intriguing.
Honey brown. අපි normal මෙන්න මේ විදිහට දාමු. Variation එක කළු පාට දානවා. කොමන්ට් එකක් හිතාගන්න බෑ. අපි ඕක දාමු. දාලා.
How intriguing.
ක්‍රියේ කොහොමද කියලා මේ මොනවද? Unicorn hair. The hair of unicorn that serve as the core on for producing consist magics. Phoenix feather. The feather of phoenix that serve as the core font, capable of producing great range of magic. Dragon heartstring that serve as known for producing powerful magic. අපි මොන එකද කෝ එක විදිහට දාන්නේ? අපි යුනිකෝන් එක දාන්න.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
Faithful මේක බලන්න. ඒක ගැන කියන්නේ මේ.
Curious indeed.
මේක ගැන විතරයි කිව්වේ. purchase කරමු නේ. F එක පාවිච්චි කරලා.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
Yes.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
එල්ලම දැන් මේක අපේ අලුත් ඔන්න වලින්ද බොක්ස් සර්ච් කරන්න අම්මට කොයින් ආයක හොරකම් නෑ
Revelio.
අපිට මේක එක්ස්පෙන්ඩ් බෑනේ ඒ පොඩ්ඩින් එක ලෙවල් ලොක් ලෝ ඇතුළේ තියෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් සිකට් තියෙනවා. හරි බොස් ඉතින් විනාඩි 50ක විතර ගිහින් තියෙනවා ඔතනට ගේම් ප්ලේ එකේ. ඉතින් අපි අතරන කොටසෙන් බලමු විතර ටික ගන්න එක. එතකන් see you.